Hola, mi gente. Joe Berto back with you at the Credit Card Connection. I'm so glad you can join me. Well, mi gente, last January 2023, when I was starting this credit card business of mine, one of the cards that I opened up at first from American Express was the Hilton Honors Card. And that was a no annual fee credit card that I wanted to get a hotel card because I was planning on doing a lot more travel and I wanted a card that at least would earn me some points up front. When I opened up this card back in 2023, and as you can say, it also says 1989, which was the first year that I got my first American Express card, which was my gold card. I got 100,000 points with this, and I had to spend, believe it was $3,000 in 6 months, which wasn't terrible. Um, but I got 100,000 Hilton points. I was able to travel. I was able to get silver status up front. However, because I had the American Express Platinum card, which gives me gold status automatically at Hilton, the points that I earned on the Hilton Honors Card for no fee, for no annual fee, I was able to just still get a status, kind of an upgrade because of the Platinum card. So that was kind of a perfect combination for me there. And I was happy with the way the card was functioning throughout the year. Now, fast forward this year. Came time for the card. I was like, I'm going to keep it anyway because it doesn't really cost me anything. However, I'm kind of in a stuck situation here with American Express. And I'm going to explain to you because some of you might be in that same situation or might not, but I want to give you the heads up. But before I do, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it if you do. Also, consider joining the channel as a membership button down there as well in the description box, where if you join the channel, you're going to be a member where you'll get super chats out in your name with different icons. The next level is going to be, a lot of mentions, private videos, priority responses. The third one is going to be the Hola Mi Gente package, which is going to give you merch, shirts, caps, pens, and so on, as well as the opportunity to come on live with me on one of my live streams and have your questions answered and just speak to everybody out there on YouTube. So consider that. I really appreciate that. So when I was considering whether this card was a keeper card or not, the Hilton Honors Card, you know, now I'm in this situation where I had too many cards according to Amex based on the income level that I have. Since I'm retired, I don't really have the opportunity to add to my salary. So the salary that I've set since the past 2 years is kind of set. So it's not increasing, right? So I have a number of American Express cards. So right now, so I can just rattle them off so you can see where I'm going to go with this. I have the Platinum card, the Green card. I have the American Express Business Gold, the Amazon Business Card, the Marriott Bonvoy Business Card, and what's the last one? I think that's it. And then the Hilton cards. So I have too many cards according to Amex for what they considered to give you more cards or to apply for. I tried to apply for a different card through Hilton through Amex, and I was denied based on that criteria. So they said, look, you have the regular Hilton card. We're willing on giving you an offer for an upgrade to either the Surpass or the Aspire card. Now, here's the thing. Last year, Amex raised the prices on their cards. The Surpass card was 95. They since raised it to 150. The Hilton Aspire card was $450 a year. They since raised that to 550. So I didn't want to go the 550 route because I wanted to kind of keep my annual fees on my credit cards, which is over $2,000 right now, in check. So I said, okay, let me see if it's worth my while to go with the Surpass. I was hesitant because I wasn't sure if I was going to get any real value from it. So they said, we're going to give you 50,000 Hilton points and you have to make the spend in 6 months, which is, let me just make sure I have this right. $3,000 spend in 6 months, which is Not bad, $500 a month, right? So I took it. Right now, if you were to apply for the Surpass card up front, they're offering 155,000 Hilton points with the $3,000 spend on in 6 months. So, and then now, like I said, this is $150 a year, this card. So I ended up taking the upgrade option they gave me for 50,000 Hilton points so I can add it to the almost 250,000 points I have already. So here's my new Hilton Surpass card. Now, I was surprised. So there were changes that Amex made across their lineup of cards. And I'm going to give you just, I don't want to really go into a deep dive because I just got the card and I want to tell you how I've used it. I've actually started putting spend on the card already. But I want to just give you an example of the differences between the regular base no fee card and the Surpass. I'll deal with the Aspire in another video. But right now, the regular card that I had, okay, the newer white card for the Hilton Honors is offering 100,000 points, 2,000 spend in 6 months. You get 7 times every time you spend at a Hilton property on Hilton purchases. The Surpass gives you 12 times the value for that same spend at hotels, at properties, and so on. You also get the um, the opportunity to earn points at restaurants and supermarkets with the Surpass, whereas on the regular Hilton, it was just basically on restaurants. You're going to get 6.6 bonus points with the Hilton Surpass at restaurants, supermarkets, and gas stations. Okay. Whereas the regular card was 5 times. And you're also now going to get, and this is new for the changes that they just put into effect, 4 times on Hilton Honors bonus points for online retail purchases. And that's actually where I've been putting the spend right now. I've ordered some stuff online, some merch and things like that. And it's coding as online purchases. I get 4 times bonus points for that. So this is on online retail purchases, including those at large marketplaces, boutique retailers, department stores, home supply, and so on. And then you're also going to get 3 times on everything else, which is huge. 3 times on regular spend is huge. Excuse me. The card also gives you um, automatic complimentary Hilton Gold status. So the gold status is, like I said before, what the platinum gave me. But here's the thing: if you don't have a platinum card, now with the Surpass, you get the gold status for $150 a year. Now, what does the gold card give you when you're in a hotel, Hilton Hotel? What everybody talks about: 2 free breakfasts at the hotel every night that you're there. I stayed at a Hilton last spring in April, almost a year ago now. And they gave me the hotel and the breakfast. We were in Washington, D.C., and they covered the whole bill. And an average is about 30 something dollars per person. So, plus on top of that, you get points for spending at the hotel. So you're not losing either way when you're using this, and you're getting bonus points on top of the spend you're getting for the card. So breakfast alone helps offset this, because if you're with your family or with your loved one, you don't have to worry about that meal in the morning. And usually the restaurants within a Hilton hotel that serve breakfast are great. So, this is a huge positive for getting that card. You're also, if you spend, and this, I don't put stock into this because unless you're a big spender, I can't see anybody really doing this. But if you spend $40,000 and spend on the Surpass, you get diamond status. What does that diamond status get you? A lot. But $40,000 on a Hilton Surpass, I don't know if I'm willing to do that. Now, the other thing is you get a $200 Hilton credit that says if you spend it at a property and it codes as something you purchase at Hilton, you will be eligible every quarter to get $50 of spend, right? So I got the card. second week of March. So it's been a couple of weeks. And I was like, I'm not staying at a hotel now. I'm going to lose this quarter because it was from January to the end of March, today, March 31st. Then my friends on Anthony Ventures Capital Discord said, no, Joe, you can still get it. I said, how? Go on to the Hilton Honors gift card website, order a $50 gift card. There's a $1.95 charge for shipping and processing the card and getting it to you. And it'll code. I said, all right, I'm going to try this. I did the online purchase of the gift card. 3 days later, statement credit from American Express for $50. So I spent $195 on shipping and processing, but I got a $50 credit that I can use at a Hilton hotel property for room service. Anthony Venture just did a video on an in-depth review on the Surpass because he got to use it, where he used those 2 gift cards, him and his player 2. So they got $100 off the room using 2 gift cards for that quarter, which is huge. So doing this, buying of a gift card with the card is great because you're actually going to get that money right back. You spend $1.95. So this is the one of the few cards, mi gente, that I can honestly tell you that when you factor in, if you don't want to stay at a Hilton, or you can't stay at a Hilton and you just want to buy 4 gift cards a year every quarter, I put it on my phone as a reminder to purchase a card every quarter. That $200 just more than offset the annual fee of $150 for this card. So for me, it's silly not to get this card if you can get it. It doesn't give you all the full diamond status perks of the Aspire, but you're also not spending $400 more for that card. Now, for some people that use Hilton a lot, I could see where that card makes sense. I tend to stay kind of 50-50 at Hilton and Marriott. So this middle lane of a card works for me perfectly, as opposed to, going up another, I don't want to spend another $550 for an ultra premium hotel card where I really can't maneuver the points and stuff in there. So this Surpass card is going to get a lot of use from me. I promise you that. So what I'm going to ask you guys right now is do me a favor in the comments below. Let me know if you have a Hilton card. Let me know which one it is, how you've used it. I'm going to start using this card when I go away in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to report back. I'm going to show you the amount of points you get on the regular spending and just how versatile it works for me. Anthony was even saying on his channel that, they treat you different when you call and you say, yeah, I have a hotel, I have gold status. And they don't know how you got it. You can get it from a card, you can get it from the stays, but they automatically think you get it from the stays. And a stay of a gold status is like 50 nights, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a lot of nights that you're just getting automatically that statement by holding this card. So do me a favor, leave in the comments below. First of all, do you think I did the right thing changing from the base honors card to the Surpass card? If you have the Aspire, tell me why you think the Aspire is better than the Surpass. Also, the other thing, and this is going to be just a shameless plug here, but this card fits perfectly into my my Ekster Wallet here that will pop up my card when I go away, and I'll be able to pull out the card that I need to pull out when the time is due for it. But mi gente, I hope you liked this short video on why I chose to upgrade to the Hilton Surpass card. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I really thank you for staying this whole time with me. But like I end all my videos, the thing I'm most grateful for is I thank you for giving me the privilege of your time. Until next time, mi gente, take care.